Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we rise now for the Egyptian national anthem. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Defending of the desperate variety. Strong running down that left flank. Keeps on running. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Boxall. It's a good run down the right. Delivers with it's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
There's a probing ball. Does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. It's run loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. has been cut short. And the counter is on. Wood. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's there to hit it! Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, they could break here. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
That's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Deftly away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aim forwards. He's onto it in a flash. And now the breakaway. Long ball looking to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Wood. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Egypt, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And that has been cleared. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Egypt making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Wood. Out to the left it goes. Oh, smashing header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count. New Zealand have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Vauxhall. That's good play. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Played towards the front line. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
And it's played forward. And the keeper has it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Trezeguet. Done delicately. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Wood. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now then, the ball's come loose. So who's he picking out? Nice interception, well timed. Mohamed Salah shifted upfield. Trezeguet, gently done. And that's put paid to a promising move. Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's come loose. And Marmouche! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Aim forwards. Vauxhall. Well read, and the danger is averted. Spread out to the left. Showing good feet. Fires it in low. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's played forward. That's the keeper's ball. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Marmouche! Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Moved on forwards. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Nice control. Wood! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's onto it in a flash. Very nicely done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Clears it away.
Marmoush really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cleared without complication. Trezeguet. Tries to get it clear. Wins the duel this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Mohamed Salah aim forwards. Wood. Oh, good spread. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Wood. Turns and goes back. Played out wide. Cross goes in there.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Time to deliver. That's really well manoeuvred. Pinged towards the front line. Well, that's well seen too. Wood. It's anyone's ball now. Marmoush. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Wood played through into space. A chance to play it in. Lovely bit of skill. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lofted upfield. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Moved on forwards. Wood. Trezeguet. And it's lofted through here. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Good ball, good take. Looking to break at pace. And he welcomes it in. quality ball. Nice physical challenge. Marmoush. And here's Marmoush. Goes for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, that's neat. Aimed into... Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Aim forwards, cuts out the pass. And it's played forward, brilliantly cut out. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, it's played into the area. That has been knocked clear. The pass has gone astray. Boxall. Caught offside that time. Over to the left. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear, have it back, and can go again. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. Marmoush. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now here's the delivery. And it's played forward. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Boxall. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Wood. Now it's Wood. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Boxall looks to the other side. And here's Marmouche. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And here's Marmouche. Trezeguet. Boxall. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Boxall. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reached the halfway point.
New Zealand really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
New Zealand are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's been drilled forward. And it's hoisted clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. Clears it away. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The referee's awarded a free kick. Moved on forwards. And here's Marmouche. It's a loose ball. And that's an excellent interception. Could move up a gear here. Boxall. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Boxall. And he goes cross-field. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Salah. That's a good run he's making there. Salah plays it in. Cleared away. That could spell trouble. Trezeguet. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's played forward. Gets good distance on it. And claimed it back swiftly. Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Chance!
Mohamed Salah tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Quick ball upfield. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Egypt clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Hangs one in. That is a brilliant interception. Moved on forwards. Wood. Up towards the front line.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Wood. Chance here to counter. Spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That has been knocked clear. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Substitution for New Zealand. Number 11. Coming on the field is
Wood under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Aim forwards. Clears it away. Played down the flank. There are a few waiting for it. Ah, such a clever touch. Up he goes! And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards. Boxall. Wood. Looking here to chip it through. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Played out to the right. Wood! Another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
New Zealand's best action, 71,898.
A deep Deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Wood proves too strong.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now he's wondering who wants it. Now it's Wood. He is through here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Wood was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
That's a good run down the left. Gets a foot in here. Ball is over the line. Chooses to go back. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Oh, good spread. Hit into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. That's the throw. Shoots! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Trezeguet. Driven forward.
Marmouche really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the ball is out of play.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, this looks sharp. Succumbs to the pressure.
Marmouche really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Moved on forwards. Clearly not happy with that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Great run on the overlap here. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Has a look and plays it forward. Marmoush. And the keeper has it. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Can he latch on to this? And it's hoisted clear. Wood. Yeah, he's fouled him there. No surprise, that's a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Going for goal! Out to the left it goes. That was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And across it goes. And that has been cleared. Looking for a decent ball in. That's very neat. Proves too strong. Shapes to shoot! He's on it, can he get away?
New Zealand really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Marmoush. Now it's Trezeguet. Trezeguet climbs up big! It's in!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether You want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Egypt have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Oh, nice touch. Marmoush.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now that's well seen too. Boxall. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception.
New Zealand really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Up towards the front line. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Good play on the left-hand side here. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
That has been cut short.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Egypt clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Marmoush! And the ball's come loose here.
Egypt surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
The most accurate pass. Trezeguet. So who's he picking? Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's hoisted clear. That's tidy. And it's Salah. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Ball swung in.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's come back to the keeper. He's onto it in a flash. Oh, what a climb! Well, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Wins the duel this time.
New Zealand really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Crossed into the middle. Gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
They are right into last chance territory. And he decides a mighty effort!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Aim forwards. Marmoush. And here's Mohamed Salah. Salah crosses. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
New Zealand just looked like a rabbit in the headlights, Peter. When put under any pressure, they ran scared and kept running.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to inform you that CCTV